I had no intention of filming today, but I put this on this morning and I decided you should own it. This is not sponsored, obviously. I have, I don't know, 12 subscribers, all of whom I love dearly. So thank you so much for subscribing. But obviously, this is not a sponsored video, but I wanted to talk about this perfume right here, and I will go through and review it for you and talk about why I think you should own it. So the funny thing about this, it was another blind buy. Prior to this year, I was not much of a blind buyer. And in fact, I did not intend to, the day I went shopping for this and purchased it, I wasn't looking for it. It sought me out. I had gone to the outlets. I wanted to go to the two fragrance stores at the outlet specifically. There were a few things that I wanted to try based on other perfume reviews that I'd read and watched online, and I really wanted to try. And the perfume stores everything was just sort of out of date. Everything they were recommending to me just wasn't really up my alley. The prices weren't awesome either. But I had popped into off Saks Fifth Avenue, and I saw that they had a few perfumes out by the register, nothing of which you could try. So they were all just sealed up. So I had to take a shot. And I was so bummed out from my unsuccessful outlet trip. But I was really interested in what Saks had. They had a better selection. And I had heard such great things generally about this house, Terry Mugler. And I think I've heard Mugler. I'm gonna go with Mugler. That's how I'm reading it on the box here. The one that's most famous is Alien, which I haven't really, I have had a spray of at one point, and I think I would like it, but I really want to give that one another try, because that's one that I know is a little bit polarizing too, and I'm not sure if I'm in the love it group yet, so I would want to get a sample of Alien, maybe a decant, and try that one, but that's the more famous one. And then I had known too about Aura. It's a green bottle. This is a flanker for Aura, and Aura is another one that you either kind of love it or you hate it, and I have not smelled Aura, but I would like to. But I picked this one up. This is Aura Eau de Parfum Sensuale. And I quickly Googled it when I was in the store to get a general vibe of what I'd be dealing with, see what people thought of it. And this seemed like it might be up my alley. So the notes on this one are green, white floral, warm spicy, musky, powdery, woody, and animalic. So that combination sounded really interesting to me. As if you watch any of my videos, you know I'm not a huge white floral person, but I was really into the warm spicy, the musky, the powdery, all of that sounded really interesting to me. So, and I was already kind of in a down mood from my poor experience at the fragrance store. So let's give this a shot. And I did get a good price on it as well. So first of all, I like the box. Maybe you can see, it has this texture to it. It's kind of fun to hold. I'm definitely a sensory kind of person. So I do like to pet the box here. It's got a nice feel to it. And this pretty green is very relaxing too. So the whole thing was just kind of screaming, this is pretty. This is going to be a good fit for you. And the bottle is gorgeous. When I first saw the bottle, obviously I liked it. I was a little bit worried. I'm like, is this going to stand on my jewelry box here? But it lays down nicely. It doesn't, it's not just tossed on there. It does lay nicely. And it has this pretty, it's like pink, obviously a bold pink, but if you can see in the light, it changes color. It's like holographic. It's really cool. And the top here, it's got this green, which I know is like aliens kind of color too. So it's kind of giving you there's something more going on kind of vibe to it. So very into the bottle, very pretty. And when you smell it, it's really nice. It's relaxing. It's relaxing in a pretty feminine way. I think it's like a little bit of the powderiness, but it's certainly not overwhelming. And when you wear it, so the first time I wore this, it was one of those irresistible smell yourself kind of moments. It lasts a long time, but it's not something that you're like, oh, I got to shower this after a certain amount of hours. It's very pretty. It just kind of keeps coming. And I find that the original spray of it, it does sort of stay. So I think I get more floral in the initial burst, and then it turns into the powdery, woody, musky a little bit later, but it still stays really pretty, really bright, And it just cheers me up throughout the day. So this is a wonderful blind buy, and it is something that I really recommend for anybody really. I think this is something you should have in your collection. I think it works for daytime. I think it works in pretty much any season because it's got the florals and stuff for the spring and summer, but it also has that musky woodiness that I think would work year round. I haven't worn it in the bitter cold yet, but I live in the Northeast, so I'm sure I will be wearing it in the bitter cold soon, but I can imagine it clinging onto like a winter coat in a really lovely way too. So I do think this is really versatile, really kind of anyone could wear it. It's romantic and pretty and strong, but you could even still wear it to work. It's not like somebody would be taken aback by it. So I am really, really pleased with my first purchase from this house, and I look forward to buying more. Probably Alien will probably be my next one if I can get a good, as I said, decant of it. And if I'm vibing with it, I will probably pick up Alien next, but also open to other recommendations as well. But that is my on the spot, just passion review of this Aura Sensualle. If you like this content, please subscribe to Second is the Best. I upload multiple times a week as the fancy strikes me to talk about perfumes, reviews, fun activities, blind buys. And if you like this video in particular, please comment and like the video as well. Thanks a lot. Bye.